What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Element TD2. We are here with another achievement, this time Fortress. Clear Mission 7 of Amazing Campaign on hard difficulty without losing any lives. So for that, obviously we have to set it to hard, and those are the creep elements, obviously all of the abilities here. And I'm going with Lightning 2, Disease 2, Howitzer 2. So we need everything but water on level 2 as well. For the lightning I use Distant Thunder, and then I use the Ethereal, whatever this is, however you say that. You see I still have 5 points available, but that's the amount of points you have at that point in the game, so that's what I'm going to use. So, first we obviously build our maze, as always. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Here, and then another 2 here, just because we can. And then we have lightning. Put that here. So we hit them right from the spawn, and when we upgrade, and we hit them until they basically leave that area, and when we start the game. Let's go to speed 2, because why not? And now we just gobble up points in the first 2 waves. Bank some interest as well. Actually, in the first wave we want a howitzer. I think here was the spot. Not 100% aware. That should be correct. And now we just wait until we can get the upgrade on this. Yeah, the limit will be increased. So basically you can just spend your time here adding blockers while you wait for the natural evolution. Let's get into 800. It doesn't really matter right now. There we go. But you certainly want to have it ready when it counts, so Amphibian will be dead soon. There we go, and as you can see we have already added a good amount here, and then I want to send them for a little bit more of a maze. Actually, what you can probably do is send them wide here. And then send them down here. And send them up here. That would probably work. I think that's a good one. And for 500 we can now add the disease tower here. Reason for the disease tower in this spot is that the disease tower adds or does more damage to damaged creeps. So for every % of HP that a creep is missing, the disease tower adds more damage to it. So it doesn't make sense to place it here because it fires at full health creeps, but down here the creeps will already have taken a good amount of damage, and then you deal more damage to them. I think that makes sense, right? So for now, that's the setup we are using, and I want a howitzer here. We have a little bit of time before we do that. We bank that rate of interest, and now we add that. Level 2 will come in soon, but first I want to bank a little bit more of that interest. Now, we can play a little bit greedy at times, but since we have no interest requirement or anything, we don't need to play greedy. We only want to play greedy to get a little bit more gold, to make stuff more affordable. But we can also play safe. It's not like the one where we had to get 4,000 interest, where you want to play a little bit greedy for very obvious reasons. It's not like that. We also want one down here, because once stuff is down here it has probably taken a lot of damage, which in turn once again increases the damage for this one. And I want to send them far here, then I want to send them up here. And there we go. that's it. So we have 1500 remaining. Is there anything I want? Obviously I want to upgrade this one, but we can obviously bank that interest of 31 here. The wave just starts. And I also want a lightning down here. So we can just place these things. We have a little bit of time here before anything hits. Now we get that upgrade, and we get that upgrade for next wave maybe. Or maybe even waiting one longer, because darkness isn't really going to do anything here. And they don't have to stand a chance anyway, so there's that. So we can just bank some money right now. Now darkness comes in handy. But again, banking some money, making sure we got enough. Now we get that upgrade. No, we didn't even get through. It was unnecessary. This one will get an upgrade. So we can afford it when we span a pretty big range off the map. But yeah, 3,700 is expensive to get that upgrade in. So obviously that's not one that I want to get straight away. Now wave 15 with the first boss. It's certainly a challenge. And I want to add another lightning down here. It's a spot that I would have occupied anyway, but we can just wait right now, get some damage in, and especially bank some interest. We have a lot of coin, so it works pretty well, and until it arrives here it doesn't really matter. We're now at a pretty big point, so we can now get that upgrade in. And obviously want to get that upgrade next. But this one is big, deals a ton of damage. Should have probably gotten the upgrade here as well, but you waste so much range. Disease towers are good, but they are better the later they come. Now we have light creeps again. Want a howitzer here, add one to mix. That we upgrade, and then we upgrade this one somewhat soon, but right now still banking some interest. We have a total interest of over 1,000, so you can see playing it a little bit efficiently certainly helps. And I also want to just increase the maze here a little bit, just for the next wave. Just to be safe, you know. There's no point in playing it too greedy. This one a good amount of damage, as you can see. Soul Drain, a pretty good ability, I'll have to say so myself. And 3.7k, we can now upgrade this one. And then I will want a disease tower over here, because this is pretty late in the stage here, and at that point if something isn't badly damaged, then something has gone terribly wrong. But here it should really deal a lot of damage, and obviously when the map extends once more, but that's not really a problem, or at least it shouldn't be. Let's extend that one and add a howitzer here. The howitzers obviously are used to span a wide range with a lot of damage. But really, as you can see, we are not really struggling for anything, so we are doing pretty well, I would say. And yeah, the whole map is unlocked. Send it wide. Yeah, you can consider it, but we can send them over here. I would rather do this. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's not like we're going to get here anyway. So there's that. But We can upgrade with the disease tower if we want to get an upgrade. The good thing here is you can place some towers that range into the starting area. Like for example, place a howitzer. I think here is a pretty good spot. Because you really range, you range down here, you range over there, and then all of the way over here as well. So that covers a lot of the map. And right now this is no longer textbook. The start up here, that's textbook, that's just something that I came up with that works well, but everything else is just, you wing it as it comes, really. And then we add some more lightning here. And really there is not a whole lot more to come. It's incredibly unlikely that we lose alive here. God, this deals so much damage, it's insane. And obviously this one now deals a ton of damage as well, because everything has taken so much damage already when it arrives here, so... Obviously the last one being pretty buff, man. For all of the health stacks it gets. But really nothing even gets over here, so... that's pretty cool. So that costs 1500, 5000 for level 2. Which we aren't there just yet, but we will get there eventually. This one probably gets quite a few stacks, man. So we have it here. We're at 5000 now. Yeah, I kind of want it over here, just so we get the stacks from killing stuff over there. This one has dealt a tremendous amount of damage. Oh, we reach that, that's pretty cool. Nothing is getting through. Ooh, that one is good. That one dealt a ton of damage already. That's pretty insane. So it's already half dead. This one obviously... Does it even shoot at it? Not exactly. Oh, target's weak. Should target front. Probably would prefer that. I don't really think this should target weak. I mean, for the starting area here, I don't really care, but... So, level cleared. That gives you the achievement. We didn't lose alive. We did it on hard difficulty, so that really wasn't that hard, I would say. Should probably be able to do it with that strategy. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.